It's not super technical because it doesn't have to be. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandy Morgan and we talk about all things freelance, working remote, and creating the life that you want. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to be a part of this freelance family. Alright, today's video we are talking about how to get a job as a software developer. This is a little different than freelancing, but this will help you get freelance clients or get that job that you are wanting to land. So I get asked, how do I get a job? How do I get a job? How do I get a job? How do I get clients? How do I get clients? And so I'm making a very simple video on exactly what you need to do if you are searching for a job. And this could be a job anywhere. If you are located overseas or in the US, it doesn't matter. You can follow these steps to make sure that you are doing everything necessary to get a job and to get hired. So the first thing that you need to do is answer these questions. 1, what type of developer are you? So what skills do you have to offer? And secondly, what type of development do you want to do? So I have a wide background of different languages and frameworks that I know or that I've learned, but I don't necessarily actually want a job in them. So you want to make sure that you are specific in what type of development you actually want to do for your job. And then thirdly, where do you want to work geographically? Do you want to stay where you are? Or do you want to maybe work in a different state, in a different city, in a different country? Do you want to do remote work or do you want to do contract work? Be specific on where you want to work and what type of work it is that you are trying to do. After you answer those questions and you listed them out, go over to LinkedIn. And if you don't have a LinkedIn, set one up. If you have questions about setting that up, go to the link in my description for Freelancer School. I have an entire section and course on how to set up a LinkedIn profile to get noticed by prospects. But anyways, so go to LinkedIn, go to jobs, type in the type of job that you want and the location. You will see all types of jobs will appear. LinkedIn also has several different filters that you can put in there if you're working for like part-time or full-time, all the different cities or locations or remote versus contract. You can specify that and jobs will appear that you would then need to apply for. The other thing that you can do is you can literally go to Google and type in software engineering remote jobs or software development jobs in X, Y, and Z, and they will appear. You will get links to all the different types of job boards out there that you can start applying to. So you can go the job board route and submit your resume that way, which is one way of doing it, which means your resume then needs to speak super clearly to that job description. So if you are going for a remote React job, you would then want your resume to speak specifically to your React skills and how you've used them in, your previous experiences or the previous projects you've built. And then secondly, if it's a remote job, you need to highlight your communication skills, because if you're not coming into the office every day to have that one-on-one conversation with somebody or those big team, board meetings, you need to be really good at verbal and written communication, like really good. So if you are somebody who is trying to do remote or contract, definitely state that you rather over communicate than under communicate, because that's really the best way to go about it, and that will set you apart from other team members, and it also makes sure that everything is clear and concise. But if you maybe don't want to go just submitting your resume, or you're having no luck submitting your resume that way, and that's what you've tried and that's what you're getting frustrated with, the second thing to do is if you see that company, so we're on LinkedIn, you see this company is hiring, go to that company's website. It's going to have their job description there as well, and it's also going to have people that work there, most likely on their team page or their profile, whatever it is on their website or whatever they call it. They're going to have a list of their team members. What I have done, and this does work, but it definitely needs some finesse, is you can find those people on different social platforms and start engaging with them. You know, liking their liking their content, commenting, sharing, especially if it's somebody at the company that is in charge of hiring for that particular group, whether that's a CTO or engineering manager, or maybe it's one of their senior engineers. What you're doing is you are trying to build a relationship with those people, and then later down the road you can let them know that, hey, I submitted my job application for X, Y, and Z position. Or you can let them know, hey, if you guys ever need help in X, Y, and Z, I would love to talk with you. And then they're like, oh, hey, yeah, we're actually hiring. Make sure to submit your resume. I've done it that way, and that has worked, because what you're doing is you are already engaging with them and trying to build a relationship, and then you're going in for the ask of wanting to work with them. 3 basic things here are A, just go on Google or go on LinkedIn and look up the jobs that you're trying to search for. Like, it's really can be that easy. The second part is making sure that your resume speaks clearly to what it is that they need. So if you're not clear, go and read the job listing again, and then also go to their website and see exactly what it is that they're wanting built, because their job description may be more clear on their website. And also you can find out a lot more about the company and the people that work there by going on the website and seeing what they're all about, making sure that you're a right fit before you apply. And then, of course, building those relationships, going on social media, going that extra mile to engage with the people at that company, making sure that they feel important and that you know who they are and you are excited about the content that they're pushing out, or the stuff that they're building, or the projects they're working on, because that goes a long way with people. Everybody likes to feel importance. It's like Dale Carnegie's number one rule. The best thing that you can give to somebody is a feeling of importance. And you can do that on social media now than ever. So those are my tips on how to get a job as a software developer. If you have any other questions, it's not super technical because it doesn't have to be. Ask them in the comments, or let me know of any suggestions that you have or any sort of tips that have worked for you. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Boop. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys later.